Yo guys, it is OverlordX here with the very first video on my second channel. So before I even say anything else, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications. That's going to really help this channel out and would really help to give it the boost it needs to begin with. But for today I thought I'd give my thoughts and analysis on the brand new 2021 Star Wars set images, as this is something else I am interested in and I really wanted to get my thoughts out there. This is going to be a pretty chill video, so I do hope you all go on to enjoy. Without further ado, let's get straight into this. Starting us off here with the smallest set of the wave, we have the Millennium Falcon Microfighter. To be honest, there really wasn't any need for them to remake this set. It feels like a complete copy and paste of the very original one, especially with that Han Solo minifigure. The build itself also feels like a slight downgrade compared to a few previous versions, but I mean, if you are into these small microfighter Lego builds, then I'd recommend it to you. But other than that, this is just a boring set, and they definitely could have done better. Alright, so up next is a set that's going to be crazy popular when it first gets released, and that is Trouble on Tatooine. This one is going to be mad popular, and I'm just wondering how quickly this one is going to sell out on Lego.com. Right now I'd guess it'll be on the same level as the AAT was earlier this year in terms of hype, but I can see why such a large chunk of people are actually hyped for this set. It just does look pretty good in my opinion. The three main builds in this set are good, I'd say, Mando's speeder being the best in my opinion. I do also like the inclusion of the small shelter and a campfire build in the background, and the huge turret as an actual Lego build is always a nice inclusion and is the first time we've ever gotten that in a Lego build, I believe. But once you take a look at the minifigures, I think you'll start to see why so many people urgently want this set. From left to right, we get the child, aka Baby Yoda, the Mandalorian himself, and a generic Tusken Raider. Now this is an extremely cheap way to get Baby Yoda for starters. You'll now be able to get him in a really small $30 set. We get the Mandalorian in his Beskar armour for the first time, which is what fans have been waiting for ages now, and the Tusken Raider is always a nice addition. Also, the fact that Mando has arm printing is just incredible to me, and it really adds to the value of this set as a whole. So if you want to get this set, you're going to have to be extremely quick on January 1st, because this thing is going to be gone quick. Next we have the Imperial TIE Fighter set, and you know what? I'd say this one is actually pretty solid. It has 432 pieces and actually looks like a good build, especially for the price. It actually doesn't look too flimsy either, which is definitely a plus side to it. To me, quite a lot of previous TIE Fighters have kind of just looked like they'll just snap apart at any given moment, but I'd say this one looks pretty solid. The minifigures, they're alright I guess, although they are pretty bland and they are nothing too special, at least to me. We get a TIE Fighter pilot, which is definitely a, accurate inclusion, and it does make sense. We get NIL8, or Annihilate, which looks pretty good. And then just a generic Stormtrooper with a really ugly helmet piece. Not too sure what's going on there. But yeah, this does look like a solid set for sure. One of the better ones from this wave. And if you like the look of it from these images alone, my advice would be to pick this one up. It's definitely a solid build. And now last but kinda least, we have Luke Skywalker's X-Wing fighter. If I'm honest, this set almost just looks pretty generic and average to me. I don't even want to spend much time talking about it, due to the fact that I just find this one to be quite boring. It looks like a decent build, but as I said, it's just nothing special. Looking at it from the back, it does look a bit better, but again, it's just decent at best. Same goes for the minifigure selection too, in my opinion. We get Luke Skywalker in his pilot outfit, Princess Leia with a really cool hairpiece, General Dodonna, and R2-D2. So again, those figures don't really excite me at all, but hey, if you like the look of this set, then I say go for it. And with that being said, we have reached the end of today's video. As you're watching this video, I'm working on a load of other videos for this channel. I'm going to try and be as consistent as possible over here, so I do hope you all enjoy what's to come. If you did end up enjoying today's video and want to help support the second channel, please do make sure you drop a like on it. If you want to go that extra step, then subscribe to the channel too, and maybe even turn on post notifications. If you like Star Wars, you don't want to be missing out on the next few uploads. So anyway, with all of this finally being said, I will see you all in my next one.